Hey family, and welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to have a quick chat with you guys. Oh, before I explain what the chat's about, my neighbours outside are just doing a loud, okay? So if you hear that's them, okay? Okay, so yeah, I wanted to have a quick chat with you guys about what I've been doing in quarantine, how I'm finding it, etc. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so at the beginning, because I think we've been in lockdown for over a month now, right? It's been over a month, right? I don't know, something. Anyway, so at the beginning of lockdown, quarantine, whatever. Sorry, but mad gassy. Are you done? Okay, you're done. Anyway, yeah, so at the beginning, I'll be real, I was rested. I was resting my whole self. Do you understand? Like, I was in my bed. I was chilling. Disney Plus at the ready. You know, Marvel. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was just relaxing. You know, in the midst of that, I was doing a couple DIY projects for the room. I will get to a point where I'll show you the room when I've got some other things in place, and like I just feel like it's camera ready. Obviously, as you can see, air bubbles and all of this stuff. Listen, I'm happy with it because at the end of the day, I did it by myself. I did something I've never done before, never wallpapered in my life. You know what I mean, as you can tell, but I did it. So yeah, it was just a lot of resting. It was a lot of DIY projects, putting things together that I had in place already or had here, and just kind of upscaling them where I could upscale, etc. Then I ended up getting one of the many part-time jobs that was going in the supermarket, specifically Tesco. And my reason for that, if I'm honest, one, it was just like extra income, especially with everything that's going on. Because furlough isn't available for everybody. Like, if we're gonna talk the things, furlough ain't available for everybody. Do you understand? I recognize that for a lot of people, coming to the supermarket and, you know, being able to talk to a cashier or whatever is that sense of normality, is that sense of I'm going about my normal day. Yes, even though there are social distancing measures in place at supermarkets, it's still that sense of normality, and for me, I want to be part of that sense of normality for people. As you guys know, I love to talk. You know what I mean? I like to talk. I've got a very vivacious, bubbly, larger than life personality. And I just wanted to be that light, especially in a time where it seems dark. There's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of uncertainty. I wanted to be that light. I wanted to be that glimmer of, I wouldn't say hope, but, you know, positivity, lightheartedness. If I'm able to put a smile on someone's face, if I'm able to make them laugh, I feel so fulfilled. Like, it's crazy how the simplest thing, like asking a customer, how are you coping during this pandemic? Like, you'll be surprised how much that means to people, to just, like, someone actually cares. That's not their family. Do you know what I mean? Someone actually cares to be like, how are you? I'm not just here to do my job, bring 3 items, ask you to pay your bill, and then go about your business. I'm actually like, how are you? How you doing? Are you okay? I just want to be that light. Do you know what I mean? Because you never know. You never know if a customer you're serving has lost like 4 members of their family. You don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like, prime example, the only difficult moment that I've had at work is I remember I was serving this customer, right? Cool guy, talking, ring freeze items, cool. As I'm serving him, he gets a message saying that he's lost one of his closest friends. Now, that message completely changed his whole demeanor, understandably. And honestly, I was like, shoot, what do I say? Like, honestly, how I wanted to react in that moment was to shut down my tail and just stand there and give him a hug. Honestly. But you can't do them things. Do you know what I mean? Even if it wasn't pandemic professionalism and all of that stuff, you can't do them things. And I was literally like, oh, what do I say? Like, I just want to see him smile. I just want to see an upbeatness about him again. And I don't know what I said or what I did, but he smiled and he laughed. I felt so fulfilled that day. I literally felt so fulfilled. Yes, it's hard because you're dealing with a large scale of different personalities. Do you know what I mean? And there are times I won't even lie. I'm like, Jesus, come through and be an everlasting fence, because some of these customers, woo! Do you know what I mean? But you keep it pushing. I try my hardest to keep a smile on my face, to keep smiling. I honestly love it. I do love it, because being able to put that smile on people's faces. I've literally had customers say, you've made my day, or we need more people like you. I've literally had customers that I've served that will come in and they will wait to come to my till. Or I've had people come in one day when I'm not working, and then the next time that I'm working and they see me, they're like, yo, where you been? Like, I came here because I wanted to see you and you weren't working. I was like, rah, like, I'm sorry. To know that I have that much impact is so fulfilling. And it's so great. I'm connecting with so many people that I wouldn't have otherwise. There's one lady named Margaret. Oh, my babes. That's my, do you know what I mean? And it's so great. So in between working now, when I come home, I won't lie, there is a lot of times where I'm just tired, especially if I'm doing back-to-back early morning shifts. I'm not a morning person, so that's an adjustment, do you know what I mean? But other than that, I'm enjoying it. So I'll come home from work 9 times out of 10, not even going to lie to you, I'm pooped, I'm tired, I'm shattered, so I'm just chilling in my room. If I'm not doing that, I'm doing DIY projects where I can, you know, all of this stuff. I'm now kind of working on figuring out like my vanity section, what else is going to go on this wall. Am I going to have a floating shelf with some of my shoes, like what I'm going to do. I am thinking of content that I want to create, content that I'm actually proud of, that I want to do, that I'm passionate about. I'm thinking about all these little things. I'm writing again, writing more. And really touching base with a lot of things. Tommy, there was a wasp trying to make its way. It swiftly made its way out. Okay, great. One thing that I will say is that I had to stop comparing myself to other creatives, especially in this time. I had to realise that I need to work at a pace. These kids outside, anyway, you're doing enjoyment, it's fine, you can't get out of your house. It's like everybody's calling me. I get it, we're in a lockdown, so you've got nothing but time and opportunity. But hey ho, I'm recording, okay? Now listen, hey, babes, I'll call you back. I had to stop comparing myself to other creatives, especially in a time like this where you're seeing so many posts like, oh, if you're not learning 2,500,000 skills during this pandemic, if you're not doing A, B, C, and D, you're not a serious candidate. And honestly, I was like, I'm not a serious candidate. Like, I have some projects that I needed to work on in terms of editing. And honestly, I hadn't done them. I haven't done them. I'll actually do them tomorrow. I've set aside tomorrow to do them. But I was just like, oh, I'm not a serious candidate. Like, all these people are creating endlessly and I'm just here like, what am I doing? And I was like, Chimango, if you go by that logic, you're just going to create mediocre content that you really have no business creating, that you really don't want to create, that you really don't want to put up, but you're just going to do it to keep up with the Joneses. Bun that. Who's the Joneses? I'm not keeping up with you. I'm keeping up with me. I'm working at a pace that is good for me. At the end of the day, my mental sanity, my mental state is supreme. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to work myself into this funk or into this kind of like hysteria that I'm not keeping up with the Joneses. I'm not learning 25,000 skills. I'm not creating content every 2.5 seconds. I'm not, you know, signing up for 18,000 free online courses. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the pace that I'm at. I'm celebrating the small wins. I've got so tired of just looking for the big wins, the big yes, I've got my goals, but I celebrate the small wins leading up to my overall goal. Why was that so hard to say? Am I okay? Are you okay? Anyway. Okay, so the biggest thing outside of work that I've been doing is the room. And I was so focused when I started doing like this side, the side that you can't see. Doing this side of the room, I was like, I've got to record it. And it was like I got so focused in recording bits of me doing the room that I lost the joy of doing it. Yes, it was long. Yes, it was tedious. But it was joyous because it was something that I was doing with no help. Like, literally, the only person that literally knows, like, the ins and outs, only, like, 3 people know the ins and outs of everything that I'm doing with this room, what I want to do, how I want to set it up. That's Marlene, Takia, and Janola. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's been so good taking away that pressure to create, that pressure to learn, that I'm just enjoying. Yes, it is a difficult time. Yes, there is so much confusion. Yes, there is so much uncertainty. But where you can find the little things to celebrate, the little things to be grateful for, be grateful. Do you know what I mean? My heart goes out to every single person that has lost a loved one, lost a friend, lost whoever during this time, whether to COVID-19 or not. Whatever the circumstance is, if you have lost someone during this time, my heart goes out to you. I am sending you the biggest virtual hug I can give you. I am praying for you. I'm praying your strength. I'm praying your family strength. I'm praying your sanity. Do you know what I mean? But even in the midst of your hurt, even in the midst of your pain, find something to be grateful for. Find the littlest things to be grateful for. Do you know what I mean? I am grateful to even have the ability to keep going to work in a place where I'm, you know, even though there's certain measures, like we've got shield, we've got, you know, PPE gear, except PPE, is that what it's called? I'm grateful that in a place where I'm exposed to a lot of people and anyone could have it and they not know it, or be a carrier, asymptomatic, I don't know what word I'm trying to use, but be a carrier, etc. I'm grateful that I'm still in good health and I still have the ability to go. So each day now when I am at work, I probably look like a crazy person, but I pray each day when I jump on the tills. I say, God, I thank you for life. I thank you for breath. I thank you for the fact that I'm still here. I pray for every single person that I encounter today. I pray that they will feel you. If they have lost somebody, I pray that you will send your Holy Spirit, the Comforter, to be with them. Encompass them in your love. Let them feel you even at this time. And I pray that you will use me, even in my flawed state, to be a beacon of your light, to be a beacon of your glory. And that is all I can do. Say something. All you, and it's annoying me, all you that are not taking this thing seriously and still doing up socialite, gathering, and the only time you want to take it seriously is when it hits someone that you know personally, you need to stop it. You need to stop it. Why would you wait until it hits close to home for you to understand the weight and the magnitude of this? It's an inconvenience to everybody. Do you know what I mean? Nobody expected, when we're entering into 2020, nobody expected that 4 months into the year, this is the position that we would be in. No one expected it. No one woke up like, yeah, boom, we're going to be in a lockdown. I'm going to love every minute of it. No, it is an adjustment period for everyone. Do your part. Do your part. Like, I get it. I also get it. We're in England. Sunshine, good weather is a rarity. It's literally like, where's Wally? Where's Wally? Where's Wally? I don't have my glasses. Where's Wally? However, right, outside for the last couple of days, weeks, whatever. Weeks is a bit of a stretch, but anyway, weeks has been nice. The weather has been nice. The sun's been shining. You know, you've been getting tan. You've been doing enjoyment. Do enjoyment in the sanctitude. Is that even a word? I don't go. We're gonna make it a word. In the sanctitude, in the sanctuary, in the safe haven of your house. If you want to tan, sit in your back garden, get the baby oil out, do your and bake. I don't understand why you need to meet up with Toby, Tolu, Orion, James, Bill, Bob, Sarah, Sally, Geronimo. Why do you need to meet up with all those people? Like, I'm not even going to lie. This one thing frustrated me this week at work was the amount of people that came that were doing up barbecues, but they were like,
oh, are you coming through to the barbecue? Are you coming through to the barbecue? Oh, do you know, he's coming through the barbecue and I think he's bringing so-and-so.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Please make it make sense on today. What we do? No, that is not social distancing. It's hard. I get it. Yo, my birthday's round the corner. Do you think I was planning to turn 5 in quarantine? No. I had plans. I had things booked. Refund is being allocated. I'm now rejigging. I will turn 25 in this room. I will do enjoyment in this room. And you guys will see that. Do you know what I mean? It is hard. But please, let us not be naive. Let us not be so caught up in our normality of doing things that we can't be flexible and we can't readjust to what's going on. I get it. You want to do socialite because that's what you're used to. Times have changed, baby boy. Times have changed, baby girl. Yeah? House party. Even though I don't like that app there. House party, Zoom, WhatsApp, Messenger, send a smoke signal, write a letter, post it. I don't know. You have options where you are still able to connect with those that you love and you care about. You're putting yourself, you're putting others at risk. I'm sorry to say it, but it's stupidity to the highest power. We have to be smart. We have to be smart. I'm just so tired of seeing, like, 420 was the other day. The amount of people that was in Hyde Park. Are we alright? Like, are we alright? I'm gonna say, we're not as bad as America, because we're praying for you. But, UK, come on. Whatever you've got to do to keep yourself sane, and at least put a smile on your face. Do it. Because in the midst of everything, you still have breath. In the midst of everything, you have still been given another opportunity to see another day. And I know, especially if you've lost friends, family, it might just be like, really? There is still something to be grateful for. There is still something to keep pushing for. So that's how I'm coping. I do not have work tomorrow, which is a bit weird for me. This is the second time I don't have work on a Monday. Bit weird. But yeah, I've got things to do. I'm going to do it at my own pace. How I want to do them, when I want to do them. Yep. So for now, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to take this off my face because we're not about it. Even though it looks cute. Love you guys. Be bold, be brave, be beautiful, and stay safe. Okay, stay safe. I love you. I love you. I love you. I will say this: reach out. My socials are in the description box. Drop me a DM. Comment below. How are you guys doing? Like, legit, I want to know, how are you guys doing during this time? And be real. Be all the way real. I love you guys. I appreciate you. And until next time, family. Bye.